Hi guys, I'm here at Aqua with some of my favourites. There are Port-Jackson sharks. Port-Jackson sharks are only found here in Australia. That means they're endemic to Australia, found nowhere else in the world. They get their name from Port-Jackson, which is a place in the Sydney harbour. And that's where these small sharks were first discovered by the early settlers. As you can see, these Port-Jackson sharks are very small. They're about the same size as my arm. Port-Jackson sharks are known to reach just over 1 metre in size when fully grown. They are harmless. Even though they're a shark, most sharks are not dangerous at all, and these guys certainly will not try and attack anybody or harm anyone at all. That's why they're perfect to live here in our touch pool. When you visit us here at Aqua, you can place your hands right into the touch pool and touch a Port-Jackson shark. Their skin is rough and feels just like sandpaper. That's because all over the skin of a shark are tiny tooth-like scales called dermal denticles, which literally means skin teeth. If you look at a cross-section of a dermal denticle from a shark's skin, it has the same structure as a tooth, with a layer of enamel and an inner layer of dentine. Now Sam is going to be giving our Port-Jackson sharks a feed, and you might be wondering what they like to eat. Well, Port-Jackson sharks are bottom-dwelling sharks and will really eat any small sea creatures they can find. What they're having today includes some prawns, as well as some small fish and some squid. In the ocean, they also like to eat sea urchins, mollusks such as clams, things like sea snails, and other small sea creatures. You might be wondering, do Port-Jackson sharks have teeth? Well, they're actually from a genus called Heterodontus, which means different teeth. And that means Port-Jackson sharks have different teeth in the front compared to the teeth at the back. In front they have small spiky teeth, and then in the back of their jaw they have flat teeth for crushing and grinding the shells of their prey. Port-Jackson sharks lay eggs, unlike most larger sharks that give birth to live babies. Now here we have the egg of a Port-Jackson shark. It looks pretty strange, not like the egg you might imagine. The Port-Jackson shark egg is quite flexible and has the spiral-shaped edge known as the flange. Now this enables the Port-Jackson shark's egg to be stuck in a safe place, wedged into a crevice, where this groove or flange acts like an anchor to hold it safely in place. It may take around 11 months for a Port-Jackson shark to develop in its egg and hatch from its egg. As you can see, this one is empty. In the wild, around only 1 in 10 Port-Jackson shark eggs will hatch successfully, as other sharks do like to eat them. This is an egg from a bamboo shark. As you can see, it's quite different to the egg of a Port-Jackson shark. Now, this egg has adapted in a different way to survive in the ocean. This egg has small hair-like features called tendrils, and this enables the egg of the bamboo shark to become stuck by these tendrils becoming entangled around structures like seaweed or rough rocks. That way, when there are stronger storm surges or waves in the ocean, the egg will not be carried away and will not be discovered by hungry predators. Well, it's been great having you with us here at Aqua. Hope you enjoyed learning a bit more about our Port-Jackson sharks. Please place any comments that you'd like to know a bit more about just down below, and give us a like. We hope to see you next time. Thanks very much guys, and have a great holiday.